This is a recording for the 11/11/2023 in Howick, South Africa. In the morning. I call upon and give thanks to our Holy Father, Mother God, our Heavenly Holy Principal Creator of all that is, was, and ever can be, for allowing us to come together in this way. I call upon and invoke the presence of the 9 beings of light to create a protective grid around us, each of us individually, as well as in this room, as well as wherever you are whilst you listen to this audio or read these words. Call upon the presence of Archangel Michael, Lord Jesus the Christ, Lord Metatron, Archangel Ariel, Lord Ganesh, Lord Melchizedek, Lord Maitreya, Saint Germain, and Lord Kuthumi. To protect us against all negativity projected towards us by any and all beings, consciously and unconsciously, incarnate and discarnate, from the north, the south, the east, the west, from above, from below, as also from within, to ground us within the light of Christ, so that at any and all times we are fully grounded, fully protected, and fully connected, to bless us with His Excalibur sword of truth, so that our truth always is and remains our communicating and motivating force of light. We call upon and invoke the presence of our guides and guardians. Each of us, in your mind's eye, in your head, in your heart, call upon your guides and guardians. If you know who they are, call them in. If you don't, just simply state for them to make their presence felt and known. And also invite some of those from the world beyond this, perhaps a friend, perhaps family. Invite them to join this circle of love. For this meeting today, the 11/11, is all about you. It's about each of us. If you wish to work with a specific master, call upon them. Ask them to come and stand behind you. Ask them to hold their hands over your head. Now call upon your doorkeeper guide. That guide who is always there, no matter what, being the observer, just recording. Call upon your teacher guide. Ask them to step forward, so that they may open portals for you to understand and learn and share knowledge and wisdom with yourself, others, the world. Call upon your healing guide, so that they may bring forth and facilitate divine healing for you, your friends, your family, the planet, and everyone at the moment that's in great conflict on this planet. We call upon our guides and guardians from the world beyond this, the angels, the archangels, the ladies, the lords of light, the Kohan, the Elohim, the seraphim, the cherubim, We call upon the Ascended Masters, we call upon our star families, and we call upon all the Lords and Ladies of Light that are here to help us bring this energy into divine alignment with the awakening of the new earth. We call upon and give thanks to the presence of Lady Gaia, our beloved Earth, thank you, Earth, Lady Gaia, for allowing us the gift of living upon your body again, to live on you, to breed on you, to breathe off you, to feed off you. We call upon and invoke the essence of Ascended Master Kuthumi, Goddess Diana, and all of the beings of light that we work with, as we give thanks to you for never giving up on us, even at times when we have felt like giving up on ourselves. Visualize yourself standing in a beautiful pyramid of light, a golden pyramid of light. Visualize yourself surrounded by your platonic solids. Visualize your auric field or your Mokabic field spin beautifully and gently around you, from the 1st to the 8th in one direction, from the 8th to the 12th in another. Anchor that with the crystalline cord and visualize a golden protection around you. If you can see it in a star tetrahedron, do so. If not, see your auric field as a golden cocoon. Place a beautiful protection of light around you. Just see gold all around you. Now from your crown chakra, open up a channel of light and connect this to the heavens above. From your base chakra, ground yourself firmly into the earth, through the earth chakra, into the earth. And now open up your heart chakra so that you continuously send frequencies of love throughout this transmission in all directions, 360 degrees around you. Just see these frequencies of love pulsate from your heart into the essence of the world around you. Open up your crown center even further. And relax. I am Kuthumi, and I come forward upon the rays of love and wisdom to greet thee at this time and to gift unto thee a divine gift of self-realization. Greetings, beloved ones. Greetings, beloved ones. Thank you. It is with great joy and with great pleasure within our hearts that we gather with you upon this day, as we hold each of you here firmly within the heart of Christ and securely upon the hands of God. Beloved Masters, indeed we gather together with you again bathing within the frequencies of love emitted from your heart. We join you as we all come to stand to face the mirrors of our own making, this day reflected through the 1111 portal, the Solstice of Self. Some of you may recall that I have, over the last number of years, stressed the importance of this particular portal and the importance of gathering, if you can, with others, and if not, at least with the self, to face the self on levels unimaginable, without guilt, without judgment, and, beloveds, without expectations. I dubbed it the Solstice of Self years ago. And as I've explained previously, this is the 11th hour of the year. It is the time when, through this portal, in this numerology, humanity are invited to come to a still and to be in that still. It is a time where you are invited to take stock of the year that has gone, and most certainly to project that which you wish to acquire for yourself on every level into the next 12 months that's to come. It is the start of a very powerful new energetic frequency because of the power pulsed from these master frequencies 1111. This projection on this day opens up a gateway that presents to you new ways, and when I make mention of new ways, beloveds, do not always expect everything to come out of a brand new unwrapped box. No. New ways could be a refined or a refreshed way of seeing and looking at things to bring through a different understanding of perhaps many things that you previously swept under the carpet, many things that you previously packed in little boxes and pushed away. So this is that opportunity. For this day brings forth the ability for you to experience not only reflection from that which you've experienced for the past 12 months, since the 1111 of the year of last, but most certainly to reflect on that which you've experienced, to reflect on every day or every month, if you wish, or every week, if you be so intense, for you to then create a new projection for that which you wish to encase yourself within, and that which you wish to share yourself with for the time to come. But it is a day, this day, that matches the frequency of the 25th of July every year, the day out of time. Why is it a day out of time? For it is a day that was missed in calendars gone by. It is a day that belongs to cellular energy, and it is a day where expansion is the order of that day. Expansion of the mind, the heart, the body, the emotions. Expansion of all of that which is you. And, beloveds, this day invites you to dip your toe into that beautiful pond of self-reflection and therefore embrace all of that it offers to you this day for that which was and that which is to come without judgment. Without judgment, without blame, without guilt, without shame. None of that. It is a day where you are required to be still. When I say still, I by no means suggest that you sit in a corner and cry, or sign yourself up for your latest pity party. Not at all. What I'm saying is to take this day as a day of introspection and deep reflection from the sense of, where have you been the past 12 months? And more so, how would you like to listen to these words? How would you like to project yourself into the next 12 months? Beloved ones, having said that, I need to discuss very shortly, very briefly, the energy that's happening on this planet at this time. Because I mentioned that you must project for yourself that which is to come in the 12 months ahead of you, I need to also reiterate what has been shared by many, and I will share this again. The current timeline on your planet is one of walking a very, very tight rope. We have been sharing the urgency, the outcry, and the sadness that's been around on your planet. We have shared how your planet is in need of healing and love, and more so, those with an embodiment upon it. Your planet has the amazing ability to heal itself, and so have you. You have that same ability. Chaos reigns. You may have noticed, if you've put on your awareness cap, that over the last couple of transmissions, specifically those that I've done through this channel, it's been all about awareness. It's been all about bringing things into a new light. It's been all about facing things in the mirror of your own making. It's been all about creating a reality picture in your mind of that which you wish to project. It's been all about letting go of the ego personality and finding peace within chaos. It's been all about creating balance within chaos on every level imaginable, no matter the situation. And beloveds, you are in it right now as we speak. The current disruptions on your planet may be seen as war zones, may be seen as areas of destruction and areas of chaos. And it is. It is truly that. But as many of my brothers and sisters have suggested, rather see this as a new timeline that is about to bring peace and balance from chaos. Beloved ones, you can't sweep things under a carpet and pretend that you've dusted your house. You know that. It doesn't work like that. So this is, unfortunately, a situation that has been created through the lower ego, through the darkness that are challenging the light, that has brought about a time of destruction. It's all about reclaiming the value of self, which is what this day is all about. Beloved ones, there may be controversy, there may be destruction, there may be death, there may be war. But there is also another energy that is bringing through a balanced frequency, a balanced sheath of peace in and amongst that. Can anyone tell me what that is? Anyone? It is a frequency of higher perception, and that frequency is embedded within and weaved through you. During the last transmission, Goddess Diana shared with you the plan that the angelic forces started working on eons ago, for that matter, about creating a subconscious infusion or overlay of new indoctrinated energy, in the sense of bringing value to the self, being able to touch and tap into your own belief systems, and more importantly, to be able to grasp your own truth and trust, and then to be able to extend that to another without judgment, without blame, without shame, and without expectancy. We've shared that. So the light workers amongst you are the ones that are lifting this frequency. It's like lifting a weave of crystalline beauty through the mud of the earth. And as it rises, the more clearer and more beautiful it becomes, until eventually it infuses with the grids around your planet. It rises from the dirt, as does the phoenix through the ashes. It rises from the dirt, as does the most beautiful water lilies on your planet. From the mud and the dirt comes the exquisite flower of hope. Yes, beloved ones, you are the flowers of hope. You as a Lightworker family. And if I can ask you to visualize and try and imagine, to see what we are perceiving, what we see from a distance at this time, on this particular day, gathering our energy around this planet. Everywhere on your planet, listen to me, everywhere on your planet, there is someone doing good. There is someone sitting in meditative state. There is someone doing a prayer. There is someone connecting and healing everywhere. Now I want to ask you something. Can you for once understand that not everywhere on your planet there is darkness? Can you get that? Yes? No? Can you relate to it? Yes. Can you relate to the fact that the light is everywhere? Yes. Far more so than the darkness. Yes. Therefore you have the power. You have the power. You have the ability, you have the strength, you have the faith, you have belief, and you have the divine intervention within your own being for you to stand up what you believe in, and therefore to spread your light and to lift yourself out of the mud, for you to become that magnificent and be that magnificent flower that brings light and joy to the world. Therefore, you cannot tap into the negativity. You actually cannot allow what is taking place to influence your psyche, your emotions. For you are the pillars of light that brings through the new vibrational frequency to surround the planet and to change the direction of which you are going. There is a war of light and dark happening. And it's happening in many places. At this time, there are breakouts and breakthroughs and contaminations everywhere. There are pockets of disaster just popping up everywhere. Beloveds, rise above it. Create a new timeline of peace, of understanding, of gentleness, of honoring the self. And therefore, from that space of honoring the self, to be able to draw the strength from the solstice of yourself on this day, to project in time to come only that which is good and kind. Beloveds, your planet is sick and tired of the nonsense. She does her cleansing bit. You may have noticed some, and there's a lot more to come. Trust me. There's a lot more to come. So if the rumblings come, if the shakes, the winds, the disaster and the floods come, don't ask why. It is what it is, and it is meant to be. It is time to move into a frequency of light. You so easily want to use the name of the Creator in the things you say. So I'm going to match you on that one, and I'm going to say, for God's sake, people, it's 2023. And of those of dimmer light, and those that struggle against their own internal darkness, those that have actually misfired their own rudder and have actually confused themselves by misconstruing their own frequency with that which breathes in contamination, then let them be where they are. Beloved ones, I have also shared the importance of beginning to separate the concepts of mind and brain. Not so. Not so.
Yes.
So where there is an empty brain, and the soul, mind, has taken a back step, then unfortunately, that is the responsibility that that being has taken on. Instead of choosing sides with others, choose your side. Instead of choosing to celebrate or cry with another, celebrate and cry with yourself. Make sure that your frequency is balanced. Make sure that you are in a space of peace. For as the anchors, as the pillars of light, as the frequencies of love that upholds all of that which is great, which is wonderful, which is needed, and of the new earth, you cannot afford yourself to slide down, be contaminated by, and once again be swallowed up that which is of mud. The lotus blossoms, no matter the conditions, and so do you. So therefore, because of this instability and because of this reset, shall we say, of the timelines and the frequencies around the planet resetting itself to start eradicating fear, pain, war, greed, lust, drama, bit by bit by bit, pockets by pockets by pockets, because you are heading towards a planet of peace. That is where you are heading. It may only happen in the next 500 years' time, but by God, it's going to happen. It is what you have come to prepare for. You are the forerunners that have come to anchor this energy. You have taken it upon yourself to be the master, to hold up the frequency of love, no matter what. Do not let these things influence and contaminate you. For you need to rise through that so that you can hold the new frequency that's to come in place. That is who you are. You're not merely here for some jollification and joyride. You're not merely here to sit and feel sorry for yourself all day long. You're not merely here to run around and pathetically scream and shout and wanting to know why. You want to know why? Look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Why? It's very whining, that tune. You are here to make a difference. You are here to turn this around. You are the ones that are going to swing this. Don't be consumed by it. And because of all of this, it is extremely difficult within this uncertain timeline that you are trying to bring balance within, seeing the mud in pockets, but yet seeing your crystalline light in tiny fragments everywhere. Everywhere. All of this is held together within the Christ light that is promised to this earth. And you are the ones that have come to do it. You've done it before, you are doing it again. And because of the uncertainty of this tight rope that all of you are on, it has become almost impossible to make future projections. So if anyone tells you anything that's going to happen within the next 3 weeks or 5 weeks or 7 weeks, and I am not talking about from an astrological point of view, because that's different, but from a projective psychic point of view, run. Run. No one can see what's going to happen. Beloved ones, not even us. For this game is in your hands. This ball is in your court. And while your brothers and sisters of dimmer light runs around and tries to eradicate each other because each believed to be the correct one, build for yourself a new place of peace. Enforce the anchors within your lighthouse. Enforce the anchors within the foundations of your spiritual warehouse. Enforce your place of peace and where you belong, and celebrate it with those of like mind. And together infuse the frequencies of love and peace and balance everywhere into everything that you do and see, and those that you don't. For on an energetic level, energy has got such power on a frequency that is invisible. On invisible frequencies, there's a lot more power and energy that you can actually even imagine. Do you know why? Because that which you try to see through the physicality of your left-thinking brain sense is extremely boxed in and limited. But beloveds, that which it truly is, which is recognized, and it is absorbed and recorded into your right brain frequency, and therefore into your keys and senses beyond that of the sex, is far greater than you ever can imagine. Than you ever can imagine, not even at this time with your mind wide open, which is why we stress it is so important for you to understand the immense power behind this meditation that we are teaching you at the moment. The immense power behind this. And that is why we have asked this channel to, together with her partner, release this information, give it on to the world, share it, and let people use it. Let people take it. Let them have it. Let them have it. For you know why? Nothing is yours anyway. You don't own anything. The only thing you own on this planet is the time that you spend here, and the experiences that's recorded within your Akash. That's what you own. You think you own a house? Try and drag that back up here. You think you own a car? Try and drive that back up to us. No. You own nothing. Everything is on loan. It is the ego that needs to own because it feels so incredibly afraid. Oh. That it wants to cry. And it wants to be fearful and feel sorry for it. And it wants to breathe the poor me into everything that it does. And it has to influence everyone around it so it can feel safe. Doesn't that sound like a war? Yes, it does. So, in English, pull yourself towards yourself and be the light workers that you are. And that is what the frequency of this day offers and gives to you. Beloveds, you know the love that emanates from my heart as Kuthumi, from my celestial portal to the infinite, for each and every one of you. I have been a world teacher on your planet for very, very long. And as you very well know, I have walked this earth in the capacity of many a times. Yes, sure, I may not have had to face the controversy that you have to when it comes to the modern world, or the world of self-indulgence, or the world of greed. But I have faced it on every level, nonetheless. You are standing in the doorway of a new tomorrow. And from where I'm watching, it's looking pretty darn good. Beloved ones, fear is one of the most debilitating energies that you can face on this planet. For fear has many categories. Fear has many faces. And because of the power of uncertainty, fear brings onto everyone great pain, great sorrow, heaviness. For humans by nature enjoys being certain. They would like to know that they are certain about certain things. And the moment they are not, through the act of instability, fear breathes the breath of death into that situation. For that's what it eventually does. Fear destroys. Fear kills. So if you still find yourself facing certain fears about your life, about situations or projections that you have, we would strongly suggest that you jot them down on paper and face them or work with them. And if you're unable to do so, do it in your group sessions, do it in your teach evenings. Work with the fear. And if you do not know how to work with the fear, you can always rely on me. Rely on your spiritual guides. Call upon your masters. Call upon your higher self. For each of you have all the answers. Each of you are the guardians of yourself. Each of you are the masters of your own making. And each of you are your own angelic team. Each of you have the same ability as everyone else. No one is greater, no one is better, no one is stronger, and no one is weaker. It depends on how you see your fear levels, where you register them to be. Are they right off the Richter scale, or are they under control? Are you working with them? Are you loving them? And are you finally bringing a solution to them that it will make them dissipate into the essence of love, into the essence of light, which shall transform that into a powerful energy that you can use instead of something that's going to destroy you. For that is what is happening at the moment upon your planet. Those of the dimmer lights, the darkness, are using the ammunition of fear to try and convince another that their decision is indeed right, when in actual fact it is all right. It is all wrong. You know, we have discussed this previously. Every religion in your world has something to teach the world. And every religion in your world has a hell of a lot to learn from the other. There is no wrong, there is no right, there is. And it's to find the isness of that, and to bring that into a divine alignment, for you to finally anchor the truth and the reality that you are the light workers of this planet, beloved ones. That as you stand this day, and not only this day, from this day forward, project into the time that is ahead of you that which you wish to have, create, and which you wish to love. Project into your month of December the fun you wish to have, the lightness of being you wish to feel. Project into each of the months that follow a theme that flows from that. Project that you want to do some sleep time. Beloved ones, project that which you wish to place on your calendars of the time ahead of you, the year ahead of you, from this time until the 11/11 next year. That which you wish to project ahead of you, and then surrender into the frequency of it can be done. You are divinely guided and guarded. Step out of your control issues. Step out of your poor me issues. Step out of the I can't do it frequency and prepare. One of the grandest awakening gateways that you haven't experienced in a while is coming up next year. And we would like for you to plan something extremely special for that. And that is the AAA portal on the 8th of August, 2024. We would like to ask you to project love and peace and balance into the world around you. Share this with your brothers and sisters. Do not judge them because they may be of the dark, according to you. But then what is darkness? Darkness is only a lack of light. And once a light goes on, that is no more. The same darkness that you face within your uncertainties, and the moment a light bulb goes on and a flash of light awakens, that darkness is no more. Understand that. Work on this from a higher level, and embrace the gift that this day brings, that is ahead of you on the 12/12, the 21/12, into the new year. Beloved ones, embrace the light within. Embrace the light without. May the light of the living Christ shine brightly within you. May you know, not now or not ever, can you be alone, for we are all one. Celebrate this day. Celebrate the gifts of this day bestowed upon you, each of you. Dress yourself in your coat of many colours and your cloak of many fragments. Place on your diamond shoes and create for yourself a new frequency of inspiration, of insight, of hope, as you finally let go and put to bed the lower frequency of limitation and contamination. Let go of the judgment. Embrace the all-seeing eye that sees you. Beloved ones, embrace your all-seeing eye. Embrace your energy field that extends far, way beyond you than you can actually ever imagine. Embrace the reality that is beyond you, yet infinite. Embrace that which is within you, yet infinite. And embrace the gift of this lifetime that's been extended and given to you. And all you need do is do what you do. Hold your light, shine your light, and celebrate the fact that even if darkness may lure in pockets and hide away in certain areas, the essence of light is everywhere. The essence of the light workers are everywhere. And while others are running around trying to destroy one another, millions and millions of light workers upon this planet, this day, on the clock, on the second of every hour, are gathering as you do now to make a change and to set forth a new world in motion, and you are a part of it. I am Kuthumi. I am the Lord and the Master of the golden rays of love and wisdom, and I greet and I bless thee in love. I'd like to give thanks to Kuthumi and the team for bringing the energy through. I'd like to give thanks to each of you for making the effort to be here. Each of you on the recorder, enjoy. I'd like to give thanks to the Ascended Masters for holding us in the light. I give thanks to our Earth, our Holy God. And I give thanks to our awakening so that we may be in service. And so be it.